Well, it's a very, very long, very, very long evening.
Are we starting?
Okay, we'll just wait. I don't want to jinx it. So we are live though, which is good. As we'll just wait for people to start tuning in. Okay, so I think people are now tuning in. So hello and welcome to another round of your weekly roundup of F4 Season 1, Round 22 for the Australian Grand Prix Part 2. Obviously the first stream didn't work, but I am once again joined by Mr. Loro, which is I think Spanish or Dutch for parrot. So FRL Parrot, how are you doing?
I'm really good.
Really good.
To be back in F4. And yeah, it's Spanish.
Yeah, and the drivers look it as well, because we've got a full grid for this race, which is a pretty interesting one, because you'd usually see this race at the start of the season, wouldn't you, Parrot? But now we're in round 22, and with next season set to be a much shorter calendar, Parrot, would you like to see this track be on the next calendar next season, or would you ditch it?
No.
Would you keep it?
What?
Would you keep the track or would you get rid of it for next season?
Remove.
You'd remove it? Fair enough. Well, well, we're going to see anyway how the drivers fare at this track. It's a track where it's a sort of street track. It's a street track in the sense that it's like Canada. The walls are fairly close. As I hope... finally, okay. Finally go into proper spectator mode, but the walls are very close to you. Obviously around Albert Park there are, as I get my track map up, 16 corners, and I just remembered I need to get the standings up, so do bear with me, as Jensen also made some very nice historical F4 standings for the last time we did technically have F4, which was GHR, where the only driver who's on this grid who was there, Parrot, was, if you can remember. Well, if you're not going to say I am, it's O Steven in GHR.
Why is Cryptic on Inters?
As Cryptic might have a quali ban. I'm going to quickly check the qualifying bans for you guys, as qualifying bans are Imposter, Imposter, Cryptic, and Wonder Woman. So that is why Cryptic is on Inters. He's doing the esports strategy.
First one who's starting off,
yeah, we will go on board with Pippo as he goes down into turn 1, which is known as Brabham Corner. The first two corners are a nice little chicane, which is very easy to get caught out. We saw Bottas, I think, in 2018 get caught out, and Pippo gets a little bit out of shape through Jones in turn 2. Turn 3 is more or less a hairpin. You want to touch that inside curve slightly. Pippo makes very nice work of that. Turn 4, really tricky with the curves. They're quite aggressive. Same as this one. You've got to be careful not to spin out into the right side of the wall. And his first sector is a 27.3. Not too bad from Pippo so far. Looking quite a clean lap. Coming through the long right-hander turns 8, which turns into turn 9, which is this is for Clark, where you kind of want your reference pointers where that wall ends and starts. Gets quite close to the wall. You want to make the most of all the track. Takes the shortest run. This long sweeping left-hander of turn 11. And it's a high-speed chicane of 12 and 13, which a lot of drivers usually struggle with. But Pippo must have a really stable setup where he's driving just really smoothly at the moment. It's a really solid lap. He's just coming to this corner around 1 minute 4 seconds. And Pippo now through turn 14. He's going to send it in. And turn 15 of Prost gets a little bit out of shape. Imposter's ahead of him. Imposter gets out of the way just about. He's on a qualifying ban, and he invalidates at the end, just as my Albert Park circuit doesn't work.
That's good. If it was not inverted.
Yeah, while I'm trying to get my track map up, we'll look at other drivers, and our riser spun. Evolvo's out. And if you wonder why Imposter and Cryptic are out, that's for obvious reasons. They are, as I said, serving qualifying bans. Pippo invalid though. Could you see the time, Parrot, out of wonder? As costed as a 24-0.
What?
Did you see Pippo's time when he invalidated?
Yeah, 122.7. And Evolvo Crest would start on pole with an F1 pole position time or something.
Yeah, Pippo's lap actually isn't too bad at all, you know, for F4. Really quite impressive. As Football Family, or Football Family, in English, he has gone on to pole with a costume, not too bad actually on mediums. And it's sort of passive, yeah. It's P4, but only 2/10 off Ties. I swear Ties and O'Steven are so closely linked on pace. And as he said, he's on mediums. Evil Zook, very close to his championship rival, as this track map keeps on not loading, so we'll stay on board, or we'll stay watching Evil Zook.
Only question, 5th GTA gamer, and 5th GTA gamer is fucked for the ways after.
5th place grid penalty!
And this is his
wow.
fault. He legit was on the race then and moved legit on last round with that quest in him.
Well, we'll look at VIP, but that's massive for the championship.
And that's what you say, a stupid thing again from a 5th GTA gamer.
Yeah, VIP says a lot of his incidents aren't caused by him, but going off of that one, it sounds like once again he's been caught in another silly mistake. But VIP, at the moment, he leads the championship by 2 points with 261 points from Demoniac, who's at the... Demoniac's DNF'd, what?
GTA gamer 27.0 in Sector 1, that's
wait,
fastest.
Parrot, did we miss that, or did you mention it? Demoniac... DNF'd at the high-speed chicane.
I didn't say or something. Yes,
well, that means we're going to have VIP at least P6, and we can have Demoniac basically starting from the back of the grid. Well, that's a very exciting qualifying session, and even more so if VIP DNFs, but I doubt it, because he's looking like he's on a very solid lap, as Bar I think is slightly ahead of him. But as I said, third and fourth and fifth in the standings are Jim Strav on 217, Arise with in fourth with 189, and Pippo in fifth with 162. Yeah, well, we've seen a few bits of blocking. It's quite hard to get out of the way without going on the grass at this track, but VIP is going to set, I imagine, the fastest lap, 22.4. Very good lap, but he does have a 5-place grid penalty. But Demoniac, what is he doing? That is just... Demoniac, he doesn't want to become a bottle. He really doesn't. So hopefully he doesn't throw away it in a race just as he has in a qualifying.
And his laps already won.
I'm just watching Ties. He's up by 8/10 here. This is looking a competitive lap to go around the likes of Evil Zook. Grid is very spread out as Ties invalidates. Jeez. But so many DNFs already, Parrot, and I think it just shows how tough this track is, isn't it?
Yeah, they've got to work to take no event and don't crash and don't get someone in your way, because if you're not watching a second or something and then someone is fast there behind you.
Just saw there I think a medium tyre just standing in the middle of the track as it happens. I'm just gonna get
some not really good things in the Discord. Oh, Brownie makes contact with the wall.
I've got the track map up again, so that is brilliant. So I can now resume watching Illicit Brownies. Managed to keep it valid, which is a little bit of a surprise. The man in McLaren sitting P12. I mean, if he sets an alright lap, he's actually going to go about the likes of P7. So just try and get a lap on the board. Illicit Brownie, be careful with track limits, is looking a fairly decent lap. 2 corners left. Illicit Brownie, round the last corner. He's going to set a decent banker here. He usually struggles in quali. Illicit Brownie, up to the line. What's going to be? P7. Not too bad at all. On mediums as well, as we see Jim Strav obviously in the pits. Andy's just popped up with a 1:40. So the field spread is very, very extensive, if that's the right words in the right context. But Kostya in the Mercedes on the pair of softs, see what he can do. I think he's Russian. He's got probably a Russian connection because he's bobbing all over the place. See what the Mercedes can do. Mercedes aren't actually too good here on paper, if I remember correctly. But he's 8/10ths up. So if he can keep this up, Kostya's on for a really, really competitive lap. And at the moment, he's actually going to be going pole because he's already going about Votrable family. So if he can gain like a very small amount of time with VIP's penalty. Oh, as a Rise goes fourth. Wow, just seen that. But anyone, by the way, Parrot, you've got your eye on as Kostya's up by 9/10ths.
I'm watching by Pippo. Well, let's see what he can do.
Kostya's on a really, really good lap. I think Pippo's a few corners ahead, but Kostya in a Mercedes is driving it just like a Mercedes, really hooking up the lap to perfection. Pippo, though, I think he's going to come up to the line. What's he going to be for Pippo?
P3.
P3. It's looking quite a fairly close session. I think Kostya's going to prove this by getting into the top 3. Kostya, boy, that was a very good lap. Okay, that's how we like it now in F4. A little bit closer. Votrable family or football family, he's up very slightly again. I can't see the F3 times. What are they doing? 22.2, I think they're doing. So F3's looking fairly fast. As it's Jesse and Lou, and so I think Jesse or Lou's notifications are being absolutely spammed because you can't see anything. But Votrable family on a fairly decent lap here. Yeah.
Let's see what Yuri can do. He's in the last corner. I think he can go to P5, around P5, 6, P3.
Oh, not bad. Once again, it's quite close now in a session. I think there's a lot of drivers in F4, as Votrable family as well. There's so many Dutch guys up at the top there. I think Yuri, VIP, Votrable family are all Dutch. Oh, Steven goes into P7, so it's actually a fairly close F4 grid, which is something you don't usually say too often. But there's a few drivers there which are a little bit fast, I guess, for F4, Oh, Steven would argue. But maybe that's the normal F4 pace. Just so you know, Steven was up by 1.6 seconds, but he hasn't come through the first sector. See what Steven's. I think he's low on fuel, but we'll go on board with him. Oh, he's up by 3/10ths, so Steven. Not too bad at all. He might run out of fuel, though.
No, it's always that.
Ferrari looking very fast at the moment. Yeah, he's down in P19. And by the way, the guy who is in last, that is Energy, but he's changed his PSN to FRL Senpai Tigru. So FRL taking all the bottom 3 spots. But Oh, Steven is pushing the Ferrari with all it's worth here. It looks, I didn't see the second sector split. It's looking a very good lap, you know. Oh, Steven, if he finishes this lap, I think it could be very, very competitive here. Oh, Steven, coming around a second to last corner, and now around turn 16. Oh, Steven, this is going to be...
Oh no.
Oh no, he runs out of fuel. Oh, I'm going to check his second sector splits, as there was some notification popping up. Oh, he was up by basically 3/10ths.
Nothing more.
Apparently I have connectivity issues. And apparently I have low bandwidth, and apparently I have host bandwidth. That's not very good, but either way, we're going to continue. As, yeah, heartbreak for O. Steven, but look at that, Parrot. Top 4, or top 7, sorry, all within 6/10ths. Not too bad. But there's not many drivers who are left to improve because a lot of them have DNF'd. So that's a shame. I think VIP as well. We'll go on board with the man who's absolutely flying as always in these qualifying sessions. He's up very slightly. It's looking a good lap from VIP GT Gamer at the moment. See what he can do.
Wow.
But as this is, I think, turn 10, which turns into turn 11, then through the high speeds. I think this is, sorry, turn 11 and then turn 12. He's only a 10th up, so Maybe not as impressive as he usually is, like you think of Japan, where he was absolutely storming it. But
I was
VIP
not
GTO
on
Gamer
Japan.
is doing very good. You were what?
I was not on Japan commentating.
Oh yeah, you were obviously commentating over 3, but if you did see, VIP did an absolute stonking lap. But VIP round the second, last corner now, turn 16, he hooks it up very nicely. It's a very clean lap from VIP GTO Gamer. This is going to be maybe a 21. Oh my goodness, 21.7, and yes, Latvan once again is on pole. But Parrot, can he keep it from all the mistakes we know he's known for?
Oh my god. That's
Senpai.
a stonking lap. That's a stonking lap.
It is a stonking lap, but can VIP in a race? Can VIP in a race?
Always so seen is driving so slow in the pit lane. Oh. If we lose that in the race, we lose a lot of time.
As I think Bar is on a lap at the moment. See what he can do. And the Aston Martin, oh my goodness, oh, and he's out. Oh, the Aston Martin's got in the way of a few drivers, and that looks just I think he was saying before the qualifying session his setup wasn't the most stable. A lot of drivers are on laps though, so I'm gonna see who's on a lap. VIP. Oh my goodness, Arise is now improved as well. So missing a few people's laps, but Yuri. I think Yuri's just started his lap. He's coming through the first sector. See what the McLaren can do. Okay, he's slightly down. We'll see what Pippo... I think Pippo's a little bit further up the road. Pippo's up by 2/10. Not too bad at all. This is going to put him P4. Pippo, the Williams, going to try... Are Williams already Constructors Champions? I don't think they are. It's actually fairly close. There's a 40 points gap between Williams and Ferrari with 3 rounds left. So it's somewhat all to play for. Ferrari not looking too good in this session. And obviously Williams looking fairly quite decent. But Pippo, I've always thought he's pretty good, but he's always slightly disappointed. But Pippo up to the line, solid lap, P3. But that is more or less, I think, going to be his last lap. But that was from his last lap. But we'll see what he can do. He's turned off ABS, so it'll be interesting to see. Oh, he's up by 1.5 tenths. I think he's turned off ABS for this race, or he might have had it on. He'll have to say in the comments, but I think he's turned it off, so it's pretty impressive being P7 with no ABS. I'm going to see. Let's see if he looks up at all on his lap. No pressure on Evil Zuki if he's listening. He's on P7, about 200s ahead. Oh my goodness.
That was a good one.
That was a brilliant run. I'm baffled how he didn't invalidate, but Evil Zook is looking very solid. And do you know what? This isn't far off going to be pole, I think. Not pole, sorry, but it's going to be close-ish to it. Evil Zook.
I looked at the bottom of the qualifying session.
Coming through turn 15.
And just doing one lap again. Always.
Oh, Evil Zoo picking up tons of understeer, but I think it's going to be a solid lap. I'm going to say P5. What's going to be for Evil Zoo? It is P5. Solid lap from him. 5 thousandths and only... Oh my goodness, he's lost it. And those tyres aren't going to be the best in the race by any means. But he is, I think, 13 thousandths off Pippo. And he's only like 300ths off the ride. So from 5th to 2nd, it's very, very, very close. But who's also on a lap? Pippo. He's not on one.
What the James are doing, man? He just like it to start from the back. He wants to invalidate himself. Why?
Yeah, Jim Travis just some people say he should go F3, but I don't really see the point. But Votball family's just invalidated.
Yeah, I think he's F3 pace or something, but he's doing this because he knows he's F3 pace, then looks like he's F4. Because he wants
maybe,
F4,
but if he was F3 pace, I think he'd win maybe like every other week. But he doesn't win all the time, so...
Only because of strategies.
Yeah, his strategies are awful. But... Oh, Kostya absolutely rinses the last corner. How is he not invalidated? He's going to come up to the line. doesn't improve, and you can probably tell why. Yuri, he's going to get held up behind Andy, and he's invalid. Oh, that's awful. He was going to be going. He's going to possibly be going P2, so that's painful. Andy's on a lap as well, though. Andy, see what he can do. He's got Yuri behind. He's the last man.
Going 2 turns or something.
Yeah, he's the last man to set a lap time. That's not looking super impressive.
On the best position of everyone. P11, 3 tires.
Oh, Andy nearly invalidates once again, like Kostya. I think he's going to cost him a bit of time. Improve slightly, and not enough to beat Illicit Brownie. Votball family is going to finish it. As we wait for Evil Zook, he's going to have. I'll be interested to see if he's no ABS or not, but that is qualifying over and done with. Oh, wow.
No qualifying predictions again. Which incidents F4?
F3 pole at a second slower than F1 probably, apparently, says Christmas. I'm just checking F3 as well.
F4 incidents. Let's see who's on pole. R22 is on pole and Pippo on the front row.
I'm just checking F3
because the 5th place grid penalty of GTA Gamer.
Where the hell is Bullboy in the F3?
What?
Sorry. F3 Bullboy I don't think is there, which is a bit of a surprise, but as you can see, VIP GTA Gamer has a 5-place grid penalty, which means Arise is on pole from Pippo, from Football Family, and you got VIP in 6th place. I'm confused where Bullboy is, if he's racing in F3. Am I blind, or is he not there?
Update or something.
Yeah, that's the problem with being late all the time. Oh, well. Either way,
get the right session, and we, as F2, can get our full wet session.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see if we get any rain later on. I doubt it, but you never know till you know. But I will once again, I will read out the top 10 in the championship. It is VIP GTA Gamer, 261 points, 2 ahead of Demoniac with 259. Jim Strav, the Greek, in 3rd with 217. He's starting towards the back of the grid. Arise in 4th, who's starting on pole with 189 points, so he's way behind the championship leaders.
He can't catch.
Yeah, he can't catch them. As Pippo is 5th in the championship, 2nd on the grid with 162. O Steven and Evil Zook separated by only 5 points. O Steven on 135, Evil Zook on 130 points. Energy's 8th in the championship. He joined since Imola, where he won on debut. He's got 93 points. Alpha King left after only 5 rounds.
The bookie is in the seat of Bowboy because Bowboy was too late.
And Alpha King's on 90 points, and Bar wraps up the top 10 with 71 points. As I said, Williams lead Ferrari by 40 points in the Constructors, and that's about... I mean, there's a battle for P3 as well, with Red Bull with 234 points. Haas just 9 points behind Red Bull. They're in 4th. Alfa Romeo are on equal points to Haas. So actually there's quite a tasty battle there for 3rd in the Constructors battle. But obviously all eyes on Demoniac and VIP as they go toe-to-toe for the championship. Demoniac starting from the back, actually. Wow. Wow.
Race predictions.
You go first, Barrett.
Why?
I'll go first then, if it means so much.
No. P1. Demoniac.
Oh my, imagine. I doubt it, but imagine the scenes.
GTA Gamer, DNF. Our Steven P2. And what?
No Ferrari bias at all.
I think James P3 then.
Okay,
yeah.
So you're saying that a VIP to DNF and Demoniac to win. Okay, I'll go for something a little bit more realistic. I think VIP will... I've got a feeling he's going to make a few mistakes, but I reckon he'll get 3rd place. I reckon Demoniac will get 5th place, and the top 2 will be in 1st place Votball Family, or Football Family, and in 2nd will be Sepp.
He's not driving. He left because he crashed and he's now playing FIFA.
Okay. Imposter then in seconds. Imposter's pretty damn fast, as we all
What's
know.
your top 2? I say it in the chat and then we can watch back. P1? Ooh.
Yeah, I'll do mine. VIP third, Demoniac, I'll say fifth, and Football Family first, and Imposter second. There we go. Ah, well, you can put your comments, or you can make your predictions in the comments. You've got about 5 seconds because the lights are going to come on any second now. Listen, Brownie's loaded in, and it is 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go for the Albert Park Grand Prix as Arise has got a decent start. Football Family's lost or gained a position over Pippo, and it's someone who's laggy, and I think, oh my goodness, listen, Brownie's out already. There's a Mercedes who's gone off, and there's a VSC, and Demoniac, look at Demoniac.
Damage, maybe.
Oh my goodness, what's happening? What is happening? Oh my god. Oh, it's chaos, man. Demoniac is trying to let Sepspelt through.
Oh yeah. Oh, and he's back on P90.
It doesn't really matter because it's a race of attrition. And look how many penalties there are. Wow. Arise though, he's out in front. He's managed to stay away from all the carnage. It looked like around Imposter, as you said,
it's
down to Sep. It got really it is the blue top 5. But I think around P11 or sorry P12 to P16 there was absolute carnage. But either way, I think someone's got damage. Is that ties?
Yeah, Evil got damage, I think.
Evilvo, sorry. No, yeah.
Mark Drive got damage, I think.
Sepspelt's AI is not doing too badly, you know. And we saw with Jesse when he won his first race in Austria. You never know, you can always join back, and he actually won that race.
Still join back now if he wants, but.
I mean, with a safety car, there's always a chance you can obviously win the race. Or you're in a pick up sort of
penalties, so.
Yeah, good point as well. Maybe it's a good tactic, do the O'Steven tactic. Drive very safe.
Football Family had good action out of the last corner with the VSC restart and close to Arise, maybe. Overtaking turn 1, I think it looks.
It's going to be bold. He's actually going to do it. Does he get tagged? Oh, it's very close. Oh, Rice is all for Rice. Got spun round. Oh, Football Family absolutely gave him a shove. And Arise, he drops down and VIP's now in third. And it's now a blue top 4 if you want. It's Alpine, first and fourth. Williams, second and third. And Arise will be crying his eyes out as he's now P11 and 12 with his teammate in a Red Bull. Absolute scenes. All VIP. I think he's been let through, hasn't he? Or did Pippo get damage?
I didn't see.
It'd be very Pippo to let his teammate through, because it's nice that they're working together, but they don't really ever fight. Which is, yeah, he doesn't have damage, so I guess he made a mistake or let them through.
Shouldn't by the
Andy, Andy and O'Steven, is that all ties? I think it's ties. Going very close. O'Steven on the mediums, on P8. O'Steven doing a great job here. Andy as well, he's going to think about sending up the inside of ties. It's a pretty good racing so far, as all the drivers are filing through the last sector. As I've got a package, so you're going to have to give me 2 seconds.
Oh. What was the pole time? 1:21 or something? US enabled. So, let's see if there are any more overtakes for JJ Gamer. Close to Football Family.
Oh, I'm back. Okay. Looks like nothing really has changed.
Pole time, Christmas is asking.
What, in F4? Well, he can look it back because we are watching the battle, which is only 2/10 the gap from VIP to Football Family.
I
think it was
friends and they're on the party, I think, so they're teaming.
21-7, I think it might have been, but yeah. They're both Dutch, and they're probably going to both have a very good battle as VIP thinks about sending up the inside. And when you're friends with someone, obviously you'd rather send it up the inside of them. But at the same time, Parrot, do you think they're going to battle, or do you think they're going to fight hard?
Yes.
Or sorry, let each other through?
And
Oh my god, what's happened there
And
to
now
Football Family?
Senpai takes the lead now because Virginia Game needs to back up there. Virginia Game on the inside.
Oh, VIP did give him a massive squeeze, but
No,
VIP's now in a lead.
funny.
And look at Demoniac though, good progress from Demoniac, P12.
Oh, Steven on P6.
P6, oh Steven, go on, oh Steven. The two Ferraris have made a very nice comeback, and we'll look at position changes right now, as at the moment, it is both Ferraris in total making up 14 positions, Imposter making up the most with his laggy connection. You love to see it. But there's a battle, and VIP spun! VIP spun! Oh my goodness! Wow! You cannot. Has he got damage? He has. He could have been out of this race. Oh, he's so lucky. He could have been out of this race. VIP will be breaking a sweat. And look at this Demoniac. He's going to be saying, come on VIP, come to me. As it is, P10, the two championship rivals are going to go absolutely wheel to wheel. Demoniac down the inside. And he's got P10. And he's now 1 point away from equaling the championship lead. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, Stephen P5. Crazy scenes, crazy scenes.
P4 with penalties.
Oh, Stephen is on for a podium which he said he would have got in Brazil if it was dry. It's absolutely kicking off here, but Impossible has to say something about it. He has got a penalty, but it's going to go all the way around the outside. I don't think Oh, Stephen's going to give this up, but he does, as he has to fight another day. Imposter, P5, the Alfa Romeo overtakes the main car, as everything seems to calm down. As I think we can take a deep breath, but as I say that, Andy and Ties, look at this, for P3, Ties on the wheel. He's going to be looking to get a really nice chicane to get ahead of Andy. And he clears him. Very nice. Swift move there from Ties. And now look at Evil Zook. Evil Zook P2 as well. This is a really exciting race. I tell you what, in all respect to VIP, when you take VIP out of a race, it becomes a lot more interesting. It's very similar to when Hamilton or Verstappen, you take them out and it becomes a very interesting race. Or Montana, if you watch Eloise like me and Parrot somewhat do. Anyway, Evil Zook, 1.1 seconds off Senpai. Can Evil Zook get into the lead? That is the question. Senpai, whoever's saying hi, maybe it's Lewis.
Zapor.
Oh, Zapor.
Zapor. He was mad you didn't say hoi last week on me.
Hoi hoi. But Andy is on the back of Ties. I guess Ties is the hoi hoi man, as he is Dutch. As Andy's got DRS, he's going to brake very late, but isn't going to be close enough for a move. I think he's just too far back there. Oh, Steven, he's really... How far off is he off the lead? 5 seconds off the lead on mediums.
Oh, that's not much.
That's actually really solid if you maybe... I mean, in any league, if I was in F2 and I was 5 seconds off, that's not too bad at all. And it's going to help because Imposter and Andy are battling pretty hard. I think Andy's made a mistake, and that's why he apparently has DRS.
Imposter's now definitely going for a move with DRS here if he gets a good exit. Oh,
no, but Andy gets DRS twice from the last sector. It's like Mexico. Football Family's spun again, but look at that. VIP G-Show Gamer, P15. Demoniac, he's going for his move on his teammate. So how hard is this going to be? Oh my goodness. It's similar to Sergio Perez when he was holding up Lewis Hamilton. This is absolutely brilliant scenes. Pippo is doing everything Paris, isn't he? So he can hold up his and help his teammate.
Yeah, but I think the next year rest rate is enough for Demoniac. It's even fast as Pippo on the medium tires.
Pippo is already on the back of Mockingjay. I think both Pippo and Demoniac are about the same pace.
Pippo is pushing Demoniac to the front because he's on the medium setting.
Yeah, Demoniac though, he's using a lot of battery, so I think Demoniac wants to overtake Pippo, but that's not clever because you just want to tick along. Because at the moment, Demoniac is a point off VIP. As I think that the high-speed chicane, Pippo really does well on compared to Demoniac, who really hates the high-speed chicane. He DNF'd there in qualifying. Look at Ties, how much ERS he's got. He's on the back of Evil Zook coming into turn 1. He's actually going to make the move on Evil Zook. They're going to go side by side. Evil Zook backs out. That's a clever decision. And Evil Zuki's a very clever racer, and it's showing. He's 1.8 seconds ahead of Andy, but Andy's being over-attacked by Imposter. Down the inside, the Alfa Romeo's going to try and make it a 3-4. Makes a very nice move. Parks it right on the apex. They make a bit of contact, but Imposter's ahead. Or is he? Andy, very close behind. But look at O'Steven, Parrot. Oh no! O'Steven!
I was legit switching to him and he crashed. Oh no.
Oh no!
He was on such a great position on the median.
Oh, Stephen. And what's even worse is he's held up his teammate. So unless he wants to go off track and let his teammate overtake him, but I don't think he likes his teammate as much as Pippo likes VIP. Demoniac's gonna have to try. Oh, look how much time Demoniac's losing. This is painful. Oh my, what sad scenes for O'Steven. But on the bright side, if you want someone to support Bars in P6, he's doing fairly well.
Steven's holding up Demoniac so much.
Yeah, his teammate of Demoniac, he's got no front wing, O'Steven. Absolutely no front wing. O'Steven. Oh, they pit at the front. Is that for mediums? I think that's for mediums. And Imposter has to go out another lap, but he's on medium, so that helps. So Imposter's actually in a decent position now, because he takes the race lead. And
he was so good last.
Look at this. Demoniac's going to come out P3 or P4, sorry. Not bad. Demoniac's made great progress this race, and if there's another safety car, he'll be in a really good position. 16 viewers watching this absolutely phenomenal championship unfold. As just looking at the other championship, well, he used to be the championship leader. He no longer is the championship leader. As I think he said, yeah, still.
That's so smart if he joins back now.
He hasn't made a pit stop, but apparently he's got a penalty power, even though he's in AI mode, and that's in the pits. So Votrable family, after getting a late invite and looking so promising for the win, has flopped miserably.
Yeah,
as Cryptic as well.
For his friends or something, so that's
good. Cryptic is way off the pace. Cryptic's 8 seconds off. That is very a lot more than I thought. I thought Cryptic would be a lot closer to the front, but Pippo on the back of Bar. So let's see if Bar will hold up Pippo, because I think that helps Demoniac. Because if Pippo gets held up, Demoniac can maybe get closer to them, but Mockingjay makes a big mistake and he's no longer anywhere close to Demoniac. I was going to say, Mockingjay is not usually the one making the moves, he's usually the one defending from the moves. But he's got a solid-ish pace on the softer tyres. Got to be careful with that overtake through the long right-hander of turn 16. Very easy to lose it. And now a Senpai into Brabham turn 1. It's going to make a comfortable move on the Mercedes. But Pippo, has anyone caught your eye? I mean, Steven, he's going to the end on those tyres.
Took a warning. But yeah, you can't go to the fast chicane on hard tyres, so he needs to cut the corner there.
You never know. Steven could be still in with a shout of solid points, but I think a podium might have just left his grasp as a rise isn't too far off.
You sure he should drive for penalty? And a 5 seconds being in the pit lane. It's not the smartest move.
Steven and Arise getting very close then to turn 1. But Arise...
The boss is driving away from Pippo.
I mean, Pippo's tyres are old now, Parrot, so... I mean, the softs have gone off completely. Look at that. Look how much Pippo's lifting off. Look how much Bar's lifting off. And now Demoniac is going to gain on both of them. And look at Senpai. Senpai is on, obviously, I think... He's in the lead with the VSC pit stop. He's made a pit stop, and second place is Evil Zoot. How on earth is Evil Zoot that far back? Did he serve damage?
I don't know.
How has he done that? Evil Zoot, sometimes he's doing so well, then he just disappears. And Mockingjay's, is he out? Is that last corner?
Yeah.
Imposter's out! Imposter, that's the safety car. Demoniac's going to be celebrating. Demoniac.
Watch my bar.
Oh my goodness. How's he done that? Is it a Bottas moment? Oh my goodness, that is so close. Demoniac is seconds in the championship, but does this help him? Parrot, because VIP is now going to be really, really close to the back of the rest of the field. What tyres would you go on, Parrot, if you were Demoniac and Bar?
Oh yeah, they're on the mediums. I don't know.
I don't know either, to be honest.
I'm not saying my strategy for tomorrow. No.
I think it's
I don't know if you need to be happy with that.
Yeah, but Demoniac's already been on the medium, so he has no other option to go hards, right? I don't think he can go any other tyre.
Yeah, shorts, but they're soft maybe, but they're not best strategy.
I think he has to go hard and try and do his best, because let's see how far are they off the leaders. If Demoniac makes a pit stop, he will come out about P9. But if he makes 2 pit stops, yeah, he'll drop quite far down the field. Because you never know, Parrot. He could pit for softs, and then the next lap he could pit for mediums. But that's a bit not so good of a strategy.
GTA gamer and everyone.
Yeah, but maybe it's a bad thing, the safety car.
Pitting.
Actually, I think that might be a good idea, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe medium soft.
I think Demoniac's thought about the one factor we haven't thought about, which is obviously staying out. And Demoniac here could be trying to wait for another safety car. When that safety car comes at the end, Demoniac, I'm sure, he's going to pit for softs and try and make some positions up at the end. But for now, Demoniac in the Ferrari leads. Steven is...
championship leader.
Why does Steven pit for mediums? That is confusing. Why he didn't pit for mediums there? Because he's not... Yeah,
safe to the end on this tires.
Yeah, but mediums can easily make it without a shadow of a doubt. Oh, what a championship this is turning out to be. Demoniac leads the championship by 23 points, which would mean if in Saudi Arabia, if he outscored VIP by 4 points, he would become champion. But he hasn't made a pit stop yet, and VIP is VIP, and he's going to make up a bunch of positions. I think he's going to
drive back to P3 or something. Maybe P2 or maybe to the win.
I mean, who's going to stop VIP? I think Pippo can stop VIP, Jimstrav can, Zook can.
He hates him, he's going to quirk him out.
Do you know what? I mean, they're in a fight, you know, a Ferrari with Williams. Stevens won a Constructors' Championship before. He's probably going to tell me he's won 2 or 3 before for Ferrari. So he knows how to win championships, Steven. Not in the drivers, but in the Constructors. So maybe he might be a little bit pushy-shovey with VIP. Maybe push him off into the grass a little bit. Just just something cheeky.
When his teammate is driver championship.
I think it needs it, because VIP does look the favourite, because he has made a pit stop.
Chapeau, Shane. Parrot, I tell you, Thijs is going to win.
He has got a penalty though, so wouldn't you not say Senpai? Or is that a bit of Dutch bias I hear?
I don't know. Chapeau, Shane.
Someone says, I feel like Evil Zoot's going to win. I think that's Resolute Rally. But,
Is that the guy who from the USA? Or not?
Yeah, We Race for Mads went out a little bit early, but he's, yeah, very nice guy. But GG Josh said, I'm new here, what's the name of the league? Look at the title of our YouTube channel. It's fairly obvious, it's FRL, if you didn't know. You must be living under a rock if you've never heard of FRL, I'm kidding. But F3 at the moment. Edzak is leading, the man who left the post-race interviews chat, which is how we send out invites, and now he's leading all of a sudden.
14 drivers in lap 9 there.
And in terms of that championship...
And Charlie's DNF too. Oh, I think he's really bad.
Yeah, but look, Charlie, Arno and Bulow are not scoring points, which means in the championship for F3, if you want to tune into F3, just click on the FRL YouTube channel and you will be able to get taken there. Let's see. Michael F1. Where is he? He's P4. He can have a shot at the championship as well. But we will turn our attention to the most interesting championship, the closest championship, which is obviously F4, where Demonic is leading And he's 2 points behind in the championship, but he hasn't made a pit stop. So, what will happen? I'm waiting for a Parrot prediction when the safety car's going to come in. Is it coming in this lap, Parrot, or not?
Yeah, legit in 3 seconds now. No. The prediction was not good. In the, not the last corner, but one corner earlier. Yeah, here, in this state. 3, 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
wait,
a bit
the
low.
McLaren. No.
Yuri has ruined it. But does this help Demoniac? I got a feeling it kind of does.
I didn't see the McLaren.
I think this might help Demoniac. I don't know why. Maybe it does. The more laps he's in the lead, it kind of makes sense, I guess, if you speak in plain English. But we'll look at the position changes, Parrot, and the fastest lap. I think fastest lap is something we don't usually do, and that goes to Kostya. Maybe Kostya could win. Who knows? Second place, I think, goes to VIP due to a game along with Senpai, who's pretty fast. Demoniac's fastest lap, once again, this is why I would argue he's not F3 pace. It's only 27.0. And Pippo's as well, 27.7. And Jimstrav, who you think is F3 pace, at 27.2. And O'Steven, 27.3. So, Pippo is slower than O'Steven in the race. Pippo's F5 pace confirmed, is what if you ask me. But we will look at the position changes. Demoniac's done a last to first, by the way, Parrot. Where was? Did you say he's going to get the win, or did I say he's going to get the win?
Me.
Maybe I said he was going to have the win. But Jimstrav anyway. Jimstrav. Oh yeah. Jimstrav also made up 10 positions. As Parrot does some sort of impression, but football family, he's lost 16 as well. No bad words, indeed. Censors. Just like the famous Mick Schumacher. Anyway.
Such an early goal, what?
Oh, I love that camera angle. What a camera angle.
Sector.
Oh, I love that camera angle.
Go slower. Go drive 10 kilometers per hour or something. That's funny.
Some lovely camera angle there of that high-speed chicane. It's such a lovely bouncy curb. Maybe it's just me. It's a very satisfying corner to get right. But Demoniac, he's going to get us underway. He's the only driver to not make a pit stop. So let's see what he can do. The man who's from Belgium, he's going to wait probably not too long because he likes to probably get things underway and he's trying to go fairly early. As Senpai, Parrot, he's leading. Oh my god, no! What's he done? What's he done? Oh my goodness. Oh, he's going to have to make a pit stop. Oh, that might be the championship as well. I don't believe that. VIP. Oh, they're 3 wide into turn 1. Oh, it's kicked off. Andy's in a lead. Andy's in a lead.
Steven's P9 now.
Oh, Steven's P9. Oh my goodness. VIP. Is he going to fight this? Oh, Steven. No, he isn't. Sadly not. But Pippo as well. He's in the back of tyres. It's absolutely kicked off here. Poor Demoniac. Oh, I feel so bad. But maybe he should have pitted under safety car. Maybe. Kostya is also on the back of Jimstrav. I don't think his connection's too good, Kostya. VIP's on the back of him.
He's from Russia.
He is from Russia, as Kostya on the back of the Greek of Jimstrav, as Bar is making an overtake on... Is that Evil Zook? They're both in a party together, so that's a bit awkward. But Bar is on the softer tyres, so maybe there should be some team tactics there, but then again, Evil Zook, we did see in qualifying, he was quite a bit faster. What's happened to Kostya? Has he got an illegal overtake? He just let O'Steven through. O'Steven says thank you very much. O'Steven's up into P9 now. What? That was very weird. Either way, Demoniac, he's 7...
damage to right end plate.
Okay. Demoniac 17.6 seconds off, 17.3 now, and there's a spinner.
Contact with someone.
And now Senpai is someone who's making a pit stop. Senpai is in the lead. And can anyone stop him? He's looking very fast at the moment. But Pippo's going to try and switch to the inside. Andy breaks very early. Are they going to make contact? Andy's in AI.
Why? Oh my god. Why should you go in AI now? He's holding up everyone here, man.
His AI is actually not too slow, to be honest. Evil Zook's got a little bit of a gap to him, but now Evil Zook's going to absolutely lure him in. Can Evil Zook make the move while Andy's in AI? Does Evil Zook realise? Knowing Evil Zook, he doesn't even realise, to be honest. But Evil Zook on the back of... Oh no, what's happened there? Bar! I think Bar dived it. Oh, they're in a party together as well. Oh, that is painful. Oh, Steven says thank you. But can VIP, will he spin again? And Parrot, how lucky was VIP to not DNF at the start of the race? Because he lost his whole front wing!
Oh, them on your safety car. Oh, and I think he's done with the championship. But we never know. Maybe from City Gamer crash, but
if VIP
gamer,
if VIP wins,
he's not going to the shots.
Wait, if VIP wins,
Steven, shots, oh Steven, no.
Wait, Parrot. If VIP wins, that means I think no, yeah, the gap would be 27 points, which would mean all he has to do in Saudi Arabia is score more points than Demoniac. Oh, Payne is F1, Payne is Championship Battles, Payne is Demoniac. DNFing on lap 16 after leading the race just 3 laps earlier. Oh, VIP's a very lucky man to not DNF.
And I think if JJ Gamer drive really slow in corners to not crash.
I don't think he will. I think VIP is very, very aggressive. I think he's probably going to get a podium very easily. I reckon he's got a very good chance of taking the win. It's like when you put... it's like if you put Jensen in F2, you kind of expect him to make a lot of overtakes. So I imagine VIP is going to probably... yeah, probably win the race. But who knows, if he DNFs, Demoniac stays in the championship just about. But Demoniac's going to be probably very, very gutted. Very gutted. It's really sad, but Yuri anyway. It's going to mean the championship battle doesn't probably go down to the last race, but it's been a brilliant one either way. As we wait for Yuri again. He's probably going to make a pit stop as well, and I don't really blame him. He's got nothing to lose if he goes onto a pair of softs. But let's see what the comments are saying. Maybe Demoniac's in the comments. Who knows? VIP's going to win. Someone says Tice is going to win. Someone said Iwazuke's going to win. Let's see. As F3 at the moment, Sadio Mano is winning.
I said he said join back, but maybe he's joining back because he's on P11.
Yeah.
But hard. It would be smart. Yeah, you can easily take points, I think.
Who's this?
I need to invite Chip. He's joining the last left back now.
I mean, he's not in a bad position, but he's on hard tyres, so it doesn't really help. Same as Steven. I don't think he's going to make up many positions.
But you can try.
Yeah, you can try. Definitely try.
Let's come get another same square thing.
But my oh my, what drama, man. Oh, Steve and his teammates probably going to be blinking twice to believe that's happened, as their championship hopes in terms of winning the Constructors is definitely taking a massive blow, as they're 40 points off. So Ferrari are going to be probably wiping their eyes with spaghetti. It's not going very well at all for the team in red. But O. Steven will try his best. As I say, Sepp is back. As we got 15 drivers. As Sepp joins back as the safety car is at the front. As Senpai is in second place with a very nice helmet. As there's a glitch. What happened there? I think it's just Sepp, yeah, checking. It's because Sepp rejoins.
Now saying safe got endless lap and yeah, this shit now, I think. Yeah. Always me. Oh, people make contact on the safe car. Right end plate is away. Gone.
Oh, Tice as well!
Yeah,
oh, now VIP's definitely won. Jeez. Wait. Evil Zook. Fight VIP for your absolute life and make this an interesting race. Because Evil Zook, he could win. That man in the Alfa Romeo, who no one thought was going to win, apart from someone in the comments. But if this could really happen, so they're all going to pit, aren't they? The top three. I don't think Senpai will, because he doesn't have damage. Pippo will. Ties will as well. And Evil Zook, hello Mamma Mia, he's up into P3? Not too bad, but he's already quite far off. And now Jimstrav, what is Jimstrav just got a brilliant run.
To overtake Steven in turn 1.
Oh, Evil Zook really trying to hang it around the inside.
What is he doing? Cryptic. Oh my god. Stupid.
As he's trying to go around the outside of Steven.
Already on this hard tires.
Jesus.
He's doing a good job.
Oh my god, it's absolute chaos in the background. Oh my. Evil Zook, Evil Though a Rise, getting very close.
Need to watch out.
Is Arise doing this deliberately, just maybe to show he's not F3 pace? Who has a clue? Anyway, Cryptic on the back of Steven. Very, very close they are. Cryptic thinks about a move, thinks better of it as he's at the moment in a solid position. Cryptic, to be honest. But knowing Cryptic, he'll do something stupid. As there's a fight for the lead, but they both have penalties. I imagine Senpai's will get removed if he records his gameplay, which I think he does. And Andy, I think he's got a 3-second time penalty. Jimstrav could be in the battle for the lead. But once again, VIP due to game.
Andy's on 10 laps also. Jimstrav on 7 laps also. So that can be crucial. Oh, Steven spun or something.
Again. Oh.
And Cryptic in the pit, and Seb going to P6.
Oh, what's happened? Andy's made a pit stop.
P5. Seb to P5.
How has he done this?
The whole race.
Oh my, I thought Evil Zook crashed there for some reason. Didn't realise he was at turn 1 that fast. Oh, Steven, you said he spun. He's up into P6 now. It's very confusing. As VIP is on the back of Jimstrav.
Hidden on the back because,
Jimstrav, Parrot. We know Jimstrav very well, don't we? His tyres are going to get to the end, knowing Jimstrav.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. So this is for position between Jimstrav and VIP. And I don't really think we have seen these guys, as of recently, go toe-to-toe in a battle. So it'll be interesting to see how long VIP can be behind Jimstrav. He's going to get DRS though, I think. So this could be a very comfortable move.
Yuri spun around.
He doesn't get DRS VIP, so he's struggling a little bit.
Oh, Seb spun! No! No, Seb spun! Oh, he saved it!
I mean, he's P9, yeah. Oh, Steven, P5! Come on, Steven! Steven doing very well.
Seb was on P5 on hard, man.
Oh, Steven could be. He's on a P5 on hards. I'd rather Steven get a podium.
Saved that one? Oh my god.
He did very well. DRS is enabled now, and look how close the top 3 are. Jimstrav has now got DRS on Senpai, and now all of a sudden it could be very difficult for VIP to overtake Jimstrav. Never mind, he's got a brilliant run on Jimstrav. He's going to switch to the inside. Oh, that's an aggressive move. Oh my, that's a bit of an aggressive move from VIP. Either way, he's made it stick. He's up into P2. Senpai's got a penalty, and VIP's won. I mean, I wish I could paint it in a more interesting way, but sadly, with VIP and his F3 pace, it isn't much of a competition for the rest.
Yeah, you was doing Alpha King to F3, so you messed up the competition here.
I don't really think the competition maybe should be this high. I think a lot of the people like VIP and Senpai probably as well, they're both F3 pace. Jimstrav's questionable.
The game still spun or something.
Yeah, it can happen. I mean, if he spins and DNFs, that obviously is massive. But even if he was to get, I think like it's tough to say. But that could be a safety car.
Yeah.
And who's that going to help? That might help Steven, who's going side by side with the Rise. I don't think it's going to be safety car. Steven and Arise are very, very closely matched together. Arise has really pulled this race back very nicely, which once again shows his F3 pace as well. He's doing a really good job.
We're always talking about F3 pace or something.
I mean, it is the F4 kind of motto, if you like, but VIP on the back of Senpai, 4/10 is the gap. Senpai will get that penalty removed if he can be bothered to report it. Because it didn't look like it was his fault unless he brake checked all of them.
Oh, Steven spot, no! Oh,
Again!
and tires off. Oh, no.
How's he done it again? And it's a safety car!
Everyone go
Oh.
to the softs. Please, everyone pay for the softs. That make it interesting, please.
Oh, Steven had 2 shots at getting a podium. 2 shots. And he failed both of them. I feel bad and annoyed at Steven at the same time.
He was doing such a good race today. I didn't expect he was so fast in quali already. But yeah, he's now.
Yeah, it's disappointing. Very disappointing.
Always when something happens with Steven, because everyone likes him.
Yeah. I mean, with Steven, maybe the pressure got to him though. He was in a good position. You don't really think of Steven with caring too much, but he keeps making some slightly daft mistakes this season. In France, I think he maybe bottled a podium, or even a chance at the win. Senpai pits, VIP pits. Jim Stroud stays out. Of course he stays out. Of course he stays out.
Always, man.
Evil Zoot pits, that's going to make for an interesting...
Always, bitch.
An interesting finish.
Strategies.
Is anyone staying out? No.
Bit. Oh, no.
Andy might stay out. No, he decides to pit.
Oh, bar fashion's being pit, man.
Pardon me, bloody hell. I'm gonna check F3, see what F3's.
Oh, there's DNFs on this track. It's such a difficult
Oh wow.
track.
F3, Michael F1.
Just drivers. Mercedes want to the championship contenders. Everyone told Cassidy or Michael want to be champion, but they're not good high in the standings. But now driving 1-2.
No, Michael F1 is gonna be really close to the championship lead.
Oh yeah, but Cassidy, I thought he was
Cassidy's a bottle, yeah.
I thought he was gonna take the championship that season easily. Mano, it's DNF, Biolo, Charlie. Oh, championship contenders.
I just saw the Maniacs on Discord. He had a safety car bog where he couldn't get on the throttle.
On the safety car.
As Rice gets a very, very silly penalty.
Yeah, and from cheating game, it's so easy gonna pass Jim Starr.
Yeah, it's gonna be a piece of cake. But
why is everyone mediums?
The question is, can Evil Zoot get a podium? That's something I'm excited to see with... I think he's running ABS, but if he's running no ABS, fair enough. We'll see when he brakes for the next corner, maybe.
He runs ABS, you can see.
Can you...
In quali already.
No, I think he's running no ABS. If you look at his brake throttle.
It's a safety car, man.
Yeah, but still, you can tell if he backs off a little bit and then accelerates and then brakes hard. Let's see. I think you can tell. He's no ABS. Either way, Senpai looked like he was going to pit there. Oh. I mean, it's a good performance by Iwazuki if he is no ABS. If it's ABS, it's still a good performance. But Arise as well. I wish Arise was further up in his battle with no penalty. Because we know how fast Arise is. At one point, Arise was faster than VIP.
Oh, another 2 DNFs in F3. Arno and Tavia crash with each other. 8 drivers with 9 laps to go.
Wait, who's DNF'd?
Arno and Tavia. And now Michael's doing such a great job in the championship.
What a crazy race. How is it?
Drivers in the top of the championship are crashing.
Honestly, if either of us were in F3, it'd be a piece of cake. But that's what everyone thinks, and then they drive dirty and crash you out. But either way, F3 needs sorting. The drivers need to improve the standards. Jacko's probably licking his lips because he's got a race ban. He's just watching it all. But Jim Strav at the moment, he's out on top on 12 lap old softs. He's ahead of VIP though, and we've had 2 safety cars on Jim Strav's tyres. So they might be able to get to the end. I would say it's about 66% chance they will get to the end, 33% chance he'll get a puncture.
Safety car in his lap.
But we'll
It's
see.
going. The king of the chicane is saying safety car in his lap. It's popping up then. Legit if he go in the corner. Oh.
Good call by you. Who will get on that podium? Will it stay the same? Jimstrav, VIP, and Senpai. I think Jimstrav will
James
drop.
is falling back a lot, I think.
Yeah, I think VIP will take the win. I think Senpai will be second. I think Evil Zoot will be fourth. Sadly, I think Jimstrav will still get a podium because it just yeah, Jimstrav's just kind of he's a good driver, especially on old tyres. But we'll see what the Haas band can do. Lovely livery, in my opinion, the Haas. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, Jimstrav.
He didn't warm up the tires a lot.
I thought he was going to pit for a second.
Oh,
Oh, he's done the same!
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness, he's done the same! You can't write this stuff. Oh,
And
twice!
Oh, he's fucking with the
VIP! Oh, VIP's done it again. And once again, Evil Zoot's going to get overtaken straight after the safety car.
Did it and now he did it. Oh,
Evil Zoot. Has he got damage? Oh, Evil Zook, man. Oh, I'm so disappointed how he loses 2 positions just like that. Oh, his restarts have got to be better. But anyway, ignore my bias. Arise is on the back of Senpai. He looks like he's very up for the challenge of chasing down and sticking with VIP. But look at the gap already, man. 1.4 seconds. As Andy overtakes Evil Zook, what is happening to Evil Zook? He just lost confidence, Evil Zook. If he hasn't got damage, it's unbelievable. Yeah, no surprises there, but can Arise make the move on Senpai? He's driving very well, Arise. It's an FRL top 3, but that doesn't really matter.
Always.
Yeah, always, to be honest. How many drivers aren't? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10. So half the grid is part of FRL, if I counted correctly. But VIP,
24.6.
that's a pretty fast lap. That was better than some F4 drivers in qualifying. But that is on fresh softs, on fairly low fuel, so it's not super impressive. But VIP, as usual, stonking lap. He's going to storm away from the pack, I'm sure. However, his teammate's only P6, so I'm not sure whether this will win them the Constructors' Championship. I don't think it will.
I don't know. I think not, because he saved 40 points or 35 points or something.
It was 40 points, and now it's going to be 65 points.
8.2 seconds.
73 points it will be now, the gap. Which will, yeah, it's still doable, but it's going to be very difficult. Especially with 2 Ferraris out. Ferrari have got to hope that both Williams DNF. As I've completely been ignoring the battles with Kostya and Arise. I think Iwazuk has damage, which is... I just don't know what's happened to Iwazuk.
Maybe light damage then.
Very, very disappointing, because he would... Yeah, I think maybe he made a bit of contact with Arise when Arise was going for a move. But Kostya, on the other hand, he's going to get his debut podium. Yeah, his first ever podium, his maiden podium, as he's on a back of Arise, and he's looking fairly a decent pace from Kostya.
You watch your neighbours.
It's all died down, hasn't it now? Demonet's DNF'd, Ando Stevens DNF'd.
Yeah.
And Football Family's DNF'd, and Imposters DNF'd. Some of the drivers you'd think would be up there, or at least some of the ones you'd be more interested in, but Pippo thinks about a move on Andy. Can't make it stick as Bar and Cryptic are behind the Iwazuk train. But what did he say?
Who is the man who invited Team GTA Gamer to win a championship in the first season ever?
I mean, I think you and me invited pretty much all these drivers, to be honest, to F4. But I'm not sure. Sepspel has penalty. Sepspel, yeah.
What?
he's fallen off quite a bit. He won the first ever F4 race, or FRL F4 race, in Bahrain pre-season. And ever since then he hasn't been really too impressive as bars and DNFs. I think a safety car would spice this up. We've only just had one, so I don't think we're going to get another one.
I got in Sepsis League, in his league I got safety car, and one lap race with just one, no two, but one. I don't know how.
VIP, by the way.
Yeah, overtakes are right on the main square.
Ooh. Kostia's making good progress, you know. Arise is going to try and get as close as he can, but he can't. Evil Zook's problems get even worse, as what was looking like a decent P6 is now
where Practic is going.
fading.
He's going to P4, I think, if it stays like this, maybe.
Oh no.
Thijs doing an amazing dive bomb, and they go both in the crash. So.
Oh, okay,
That's not P4 for him, maybe P5.
Yeah. How many penalties do people have ahead? 14. Wow. You're right, actually. You're very correct. Jeez. But Cryptic needs to be a lot faster than what he is. He's so slow. Tyes is catching him. Pippo, by the way, wow, he's actually going to try and make a move here into turn 11. Into turn 11. Yeah.
Maybe.
Kostia's out. Kostia's out. That could be a safety car. The Mercedes has spun and crashed and has lost a tyre and is out. Wow. Andy! Oh, Andy's off! Andy's off. And now Evil Zook is up into P5. So Evil Zook not having such a bad day after all.
Yeah.
Evil Zook could be on for a podium. No, he can't. He's not close enough to Arise. But by the way, look at Senpai Tiguru. I think
last lap overtake.
I think Senpai senses VIP's a little bit nervous because VIP obviously doesn't want a DNF in this championship. But look how much ERS they both have. They don't have much at all.
I already saw last lap.
Who knows?
It's gonna be interesting.
Maybe Senpai, he's friends with Demoniac. Maybe he'll deliberately give VIP a shove. I doubt it, but
I think friends are not crashing each other out, but yeah, you never know in F4.
You never, definitely know, ever. Knowing VIP, I think he's gonna bring this home. It's a very simple task. Just bring it for 1.5 more laps up to the flag, and you have basically. I mean, it's going to be very difficult if VIP wins.
Slow in the fast you can, do not crash, you see.
If VIP wins, it's going to be very tough for Demoniac to win the championship.
Yeah, if he takes P2, it's still difficult to take the championship.
Yeah, I think in Saudi Arabia he'd need.
Yeah,
he'd need VIP to have a really bad race. Senpai's pushing so hard. He's actually got a decent exit here. Senpai, 4 tenths. 3 tenths, 2 tenths, 1 tenth. Oh my goodness, they're gonna go side by side. Oh,
now good acceleration.
Senpai now, he's got DRS on VIP. They're gonna go side by side on a last lap. VIP's gonna send it. Senpai goes all the way round. And I think that was fair because they made a bit of contact, and now VIP's trying to do a little bit too much. VIP.
He went out on the last lap maybe, but can he
but there's another DRS zone to be fair to VIP, and Senpai made a little bit of a mistake there, getting a little bit sideways, but Senpai, what a move, what a move, and now the Alpine might be winning his second race of the season. Exit at turn 10 and turn 9 of Clark.
I think he can fight back with this DRS point.
He's going to need a brilliant exit here. VIP. How close is he? He's very close. Oh, he gets a penalty.
No.
Senpai will win this race as long as it doesn't have any more twists and turns that this race has already had.
And maybe Kittigan can get a penalty after the race because the qualifying incident with Chip.
I think he's still by far the championship favourite, but round the last corner, the Alpine of Senpai is going to be your champion. The Alpine has driven a brilliant race, and it's going to be a drag race to the line, but Senpai wins. What a race from the Frenchman. Pippo as well, he's going to collect Williams some really solid points.
The points would be 10. He overtakes Jury, not last lap.
Evil Zoot gets P5. It's a very solid result. Oh no, Cryptic gets P5 as Evil Zoot's 5/10 off. That's a little bit disappointing for him. Where's Jimstrav gone? He spun, didn't he?
Driving slow or something.
No, I think he didn't he what did he do? He spun into the pit lane.
Oh yeah, the same as them on here. 58 takes the last points of the race. 6 pills. Oh, just a train.
What? Well, Jimstrav,
Oh, what's Seth doing on the line?
I'm very. Oh boy, he doesn't even get. Yuri, I think gets both of them. What a race! Oh my, F4 delivers again.
Yeah.
Yuri is not your driver of the day, but Cryptic is. I don't think that's too bad of an idea. I think Cryptic drove
there are
a
6
decent
drivers
race.
in F3, man. 6 drivers.
What?
Lap 27. What I see it.
Wait, Michael's not winning the race anymore, but with penalties. He's
Evo's winning the race with penalties now.
What a race, man! What a race!
What is happening here?
Titus Luke is going to get 6th. What the hell, man?
Yeah, 3P6.
It's raining, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
I thought it was raining too, but.
But yeah. Oh, we'll return to the action, which has been an absolute bullfest of an F4 race. The Alpine lifts the trophy of Senpai with his new gamer tag. He wins his another race on his debut with his new game tag, and he also won on his the first time he obviously came to FRL in Imola. So if he keeps changing his PSN, maybe he'll keep winning. Who knows? I can't see the results, so maybe Parrot you'll screenshot them, or maybe you won't, or maybe it was Zoot, but I can't see the results for some reason.
I think not.
Lovely game as always. Yeah, we won't be able to see the results for whatever reason, but it was VIP coming second, but he takes a massive championship lead of 20 points with two races left. And you may say, oh, that's only 10 points Demoniac has to make up in 2 races. We're talking about VIP, who's very, very tough to beat. Even if he does make mistakes, like we did see, it's going to be very tough for Demoniac to do anything about it. Oh my. Crazy, crazy race, but we will get out the Alpine, which I don't think we see too often across all the tiers, but it does win.
Guess you last night maybe he's winning with penalties. Well, no way.
L plan says costume.
2 tens, man.
Very close. We'll actually wait to see the F3 results. Will Casti wait back up Evo for Michael F1? That's the question.
Let's maybe go for a move at Evo.
Oh, what an exit from Edzak there. Round the outside of Evo. Can he make it stick? Good race. Good race. Oh, what's Michael F1 doing in the background? He made a mistake. And now Michael F1, I think he's only going to get P3. But P3 for Michael F1 in the championship standings will get him 219, which is, I think, about 20 or 15 off Arno. But it's such a close championship in F3. You think... Yeah, you think F4's close, but there's a lot more drivers in F3 who are fighting for the championship than for F4. As O'Steven will probably say, it's because a lot of them are F3 pace, which ruin it. But Casti is looking like he's going to win. And he doesn't usually win Casti, so well done to Casti. Very, very impressive.
Maybe he got 6 seconds or something and lose it. Let's see. Oh, he got 6 seconds. Michael 2P2 gets
Oh wait!
Evo wins. He got 6 seconds.
Oh, he had 6 seconds. Michael! Oh, Michael, how did he bottle?
Oh, the 7,000 of a second.
Michael, he's really back in his championship though. It's so close F3. It's actually really good championship to watch.
But I think a lot of drivers get points with DNF because they finished the race.
Michael Van
12th, yeah.
Dongen, nearly got Casti, but we shouldn't waste any time. We've only got one viewer, and that's probably me watching the stream. But we will go to the interviews. Parrot, I'm not sure if you want to join us, but are you going to join us, or I don't mind if you go off.
I'm gonna say hi to Steven if he's there.
I doubt it, but we will see anyway. I will see you in the F4. And we are here for the F4 interviews, where we have 3 drivers joining us. Parrot, do you want to interview VIP? Because I think it's VIP first, as Senpai never joins. Or would you rather me? It's up to you.
I know what he wants.
Oh, do you know? I'll interview VIP. You can interview. I think it's Evil Zook and Yuri. I will interview. As at the moment we have 3 drivers in the interview. See if anyone else joins us. But is VIP there?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it went right down to the wire in terms of your race. Got 2nd place in the end. Could have definitely been a win, but obviously with Demonet's DNF, you now look on for the championship. So, how would you say that weekend went overall with the qualifying and obviously the race? Would you say you're happy with the result, or do you think you're a little bit disappointed you couldn't have got the win?
Yeah, well, I'm very happy that I got P2 at the end, because now I have a big lead in the championship. Yeah, in the quali it was my fault. I was in the way of Sepp and I got 5 places. But yeah, a bit speechless right now, and I'm happy that I got the P2 at the end.
Are you speechless because you couldn't make the overtake, or that you were very close to the F4 title?
That's second, what you said.
I mean, I think you came into it with being 2 points ahead of Demoniac, and obviously Demoniac was leading until he didn't want to pit. But then I think he said there was some sort of safety car glitch, which obviously caused him to spin into the pit lane, and that put him at a massive disadvantage, which obviously led you to be able to. Well, it didn't really change your race because you were always up there in P6, making up a few positions, but. I mean, you've got to be happy with it with P2. Do you think you could have got Senpai though?
Yeah, if he didn't push me onto the grass, I could have definitely won, I think. Yeah, at the end he was just quicker, and I thought, why fight him so much and maybe crash, then just take P2 and take a big lead. So yeah, he was just quicker, so. I didn't care that much that he got past. Yeah, P2 is. I'm still happy with the fastest lap as well. So.
Yeah, and you got fastest lap as well, so that makes your championship lead even stronger. Coming into Saudi Arabia, which is a track where we saw in real life F1, sparks definitely flew. So I'm not sure how other Williams did in real life, but I'm sure you're gonna be hoping to be on that top step. And I think if you in Saudi Arabia, if I can do the maths right, so you need 27 points coming into Abu Dhabi to win the championship. So you need to get 6 more points than Demoniac in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, by 6 points, I think.
Wow.
So if you win the race, you automatically win the championship in Saudi Arabia, which makes it a very tantalising prospect. But how's your pace in Saudi Arabia? Is it as good as it is in Australia, or is it maybe not one of your stronger tracks?
Well, we both know that Saudi Arabia is a steering wheel track, so guys like Evilvo and Thijs are gonna be quick, I think. So
not sure about Evilvo unless he gets someone to drive for him. Yeah.
But yeah, Thijs is quick. So and on the Saudi Arabia, it is a steering wheel track. So just hope that I can get close to Demoniac in the race and maybe ahead of him. So yeah, just hope for the best and maybe take the title next week.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting. So best of luck, obviously, into Saudi Arabia, and well done for a very solid P2. But obviously, condolences on not managing to get top spot.
Thank you.
As Parrot, if you're still there, I think Mr. Evil Zook is going to be waiting for you for the P5 interview.
Hoi.
Hoi.
Always. So yeah, you qualified P5. I don't know if are you happy with your qualifying results P5?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like yesterday where I got with the pole, but yeah, P5 elevated to P4 due to the grid penalty for GTA. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how with the qualifying. Obviously, I know where the time was, and I could have got pole. It was that close, really, between the top from second to fifth. It was milliseconds, and
Yeah.
I know where that time was, which I'm gutted about. But we move.
Were you ABS just quickly? I might cut
No,
in.
yeah, ABS. I just couldn't hack it in
I
practice.
said Bunty.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you know ABS,
Parrot's
that was
always
a
right.
brilliant qualifying.
But-
Yeah, Parrot seems to be correct about a lot of things. But yeah, Parrot, sorry, continue.
Yeah, you finished the race on P6. I don't know if I'm right. I think yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, can you explain or tell something about your race today?
I mean, the strategy was all good. I felt like that last safety car did ruin me a bit. Obviously, you can ask anyone who I was in the party with, ask either Williams or ask Barr. I thought I might have jinxed Jim Strav on the safety car restart, saying it'd be nice if he spins so I can get a podium. Sorry, Jim Strav.
Were
But obviously, it is my best one.
best result.
Best case scenario, really. Obviously, I'm gutted Stephen retired from the race because he's admitted to me this was his final good track. He's not going to be as good in Jeddah or Abu Dhabi, whereas I'm going to be a bit stronger. So I'm glad to have got the championship position on him for now. Obviously, energy is going to possibly catch us with 2 rounds to go in the form he's in. So yes, that's why I'm saying he's F3 pace. Anyway, and I mean that late spin from Jim Strav and the bad strategies from Andy, well, the penalties from Andy, that puts us P4 in the constructors now. So it's the best I could have done. I'm absolutely gutted it wasn't P5. I got a really late penalty, and then Andy sent it down my inside, and I lost so much time to Cryptic in the end. So I'm not even going to bother to get the penalty removed. It was my fault. I accidentally cut 3 corners like an absolute plonker. Accidentally, I say.
Yeah, do you have any predictions for next week on Saudi Arabia?
I love the track. People are saying it's a wheel track to Tynesville, and they're going to enjoy it. I love it on pad. I just need to get some consistency down and try and avoid the walls. If I can do that lap after lap, obviously the strategy is going to be very simple as well. It's really low on tyre wear, so
Yeah.
I'm hoping for another points finish, but possibly a race win.
We will see next
podium.
week. So yeah, thanks for waiting today.
All right,
See you
thank
next
you
week,
guys.
maybe.
Yeah. See you next week, William. Well, thanks for commentating and good luck tomorrow.
No problem, and thank you.
I hate to point this out, Evil Zoo, but your last 4 results were USA unlucky 13th, Mexico 6th, Brazil unlucky 13th, Australia 6th. So it's not a great
Jeddah
pattern.
13th, Jeddah 13th, Abu Dhabi 6th.
You might take it against Slow Steven, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Cheers, thank you.
No worries. Is Yuri in the party? Is Yuri here with us?
Hello.
Hello, Yuri. And well, it was you've had better races. Obviously, you took second in USA, so
Yeah.
I think you managed to finish in the end P9, didn't you? Because Jim Strav and Sepp had a
P
few antics.
P11.
Ah, you must have had a lot of penalties then. But
Well,
yeah.
yeah, I had. But I at the end of the last safety car, I had like an 8-second time penalty and front wing damage because I ran into someone, and then yeah, it was just a lost race. Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
tough race for you, but your qualifying was promising. I think I was expecting you to be a little bit higher than 7th. I think you invalidated because you got stuck behind Andy. So you might have mentioned that. So definitely could have been pole, but then again, this top, I think 7. Or just in general, the qualifying was so close. I think a lot of
Yeah.
people said they probably could have got pole, but in the race, obviously, there was quite a few moments where under safety car we were waiting for you to catch up. So you must have had quite a few spins. But was there any part of the track where you really didn't like a corner or a curb, which caused you to spin? High speed
well,
chicane, maybe, possibly.
Nah, the chicane went pretty well actually, but I just lost it at the corners, like just too much over the curb, and in the flat out left corner by a bit, but I just lost it on the curb most of the time, and also at the start it was a bit unfortunate because I don't know what happened at the start, but
Yeah.
if I saw it correctly, I made like 3 places up at the start only, and then I got taken out before turn 1. And yeah, but it for me it's a tricky track, but you know it doesn't really matter. I can't like win anything right now in the constructors or in the championship, but I will hope, or my plan for this season is just to get one more podium at least. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, podiums in F4 are quite difficult, obviously, because of how chaotic it is. It's almost like doing bingo to see who gets on that podium. But I'm sure, hopefully, you'll be with us obviously next season as well. Because if you are F4 or F3, I'm not sure how fast your pace is. Because you've only been with us for, I think it's
Since you say, and then
it's your
Japan.
3rd race, isn't it? Your third race?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
So you're pretty obviously new to the league, but in terms of Saudi Arabia, are you secretly absolutely rapid at the track, or are you more of a caravan, or something in between?
I don't know actually. I think Saudi Arabia is a pretty cool track, but of course there are probably going to be many DNFs. So I think for Jeddah it's just going to be just practice on Grand Prix, just not to get to take any penalties, and then you probably already have points at Jeddah. But I don't think I'm very fast at it, but we will see next week.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you got everything planned, so best of luck for Saudi Arabia, and good luck on getting some very solid points or even a cheeky podium, so best of luck.
Thank you very much, and thank you for commentating.
No worries, and I think that wraps up a very, once again, interesting week of F4. With me and Parrot as usual. Of course, it could be no other way without Parrot, so thank you, Parrot, for commentating as usual. I'm not sure if you've got any final words for the viewers, if there are any viewers left at this point. But we will say doi doi to our 3 viewers, and we'll see you in Jeddah for next week. Doi doi.